So, Assalamualaikum students, how are you all? So, we are dealing with solids, and under solids, this is our third lecture, right? This is our third lecture, right? Now, listen here to the first class. If I revise within 1 or 2 minutes, what we have studied. First class, we went with the general characteristics of solids. Then we have seen some of the basic definitions like unit cell. Okay, definitions of what? Unit cell, lattice point. Okay, and space lattice. Yes, sir. These things we have studied in our first class. Space lattice. Okay, and we'll talk about unit cell. We have 7 different types of primitive unit cells. Okay, but those unit cells are created. How they form? By joining these lattice point in the space lattice. These things I have explained in our first class. So under that, we talk about simplest form of unit cell, that is our cubic system. This we have seen in our second class, cubic system. Yes or no? Correct? So cubic system. So under the cubic system we have simple cube, we have simple cube, we have body centered cube, then we have face centered cube. Okay, face centered cube. These in the last class we have seen these things, and also in the last class I have told you how to calculate the number of particles present in these units, that is simple, body centered and face centered. When we talk about simple cubic unit cell, remember these things are very important for the today's class. This is continuation. Okay, in the today's class we are going to the packing efficiency, and packing efficiency. In packing efficiency, I need the number of particles present in the simple cube, body centered cube, face centered cube. This you should remember. Without that, you cannot solve the problems. Okay. Now come to the simple cube. When we talk about simple cube, in simple cube I told this is our simple cube, right? Okay. So this is our simple cube. In this simple cube, what we have seen? Okay. Particles are present at the corners, correct? Particles are present at the corners because these corner points are the points of what? Space lattice. We are joining these points, correct? Now, after joining these points, this simple cube is formed. So, how many points? Because there are 8 corners in the simple cube. So, there will be 8 particles. But I taught you in the last class that one cube will be only above, one at this side, left side, right side, below, back side, front side. Okay? So, each corner will be shared to 8 other unit cells. So I give you the example of this one, this box. Have you seen? This is choppage box we have in here. So for example, imagine these are the cubes. This is a 1 cube, 2 cube, 3 cube and 4 cube, and showing you here. If you see this cube, the first one, this is one corner of the cube, correct? First corner, second, third, fourth, we have 5th, 6th, 7th and 8th. Similarly, we have the 8 corners. So imagine the same cube I am showing you here. If you go with this corner, so this corner is common for this cube and this cube. Overall, I have now 4 cubes with the same corner. If so, this is you can see this is a box. If one more similar box, if I have in the front of here, in the front of this box, above this box, if I keep same kind of box, then this point will be common for 8 boxes, correct? 4 here, 4 above, 4 here and 4 on the top of this, correct? So each corner is shared to 8 other unit cells. If I consider each corner to a atom, or a particle, then this particle is shared to 8 other unit cells, correct? So I can say there are totally 8 corners. There are 8 corners, correct? And each corner, okay, is considered to have a particle. So same, only there are 8 particles, correct? 8 particles. But each corner is shared to 8 other units. Okay? Each corner is shared to 8 other unit cells. 8 other unit cells. Then for this unit cell, the share of this particle will be 1 by 8. Yes sir? For example, I have an apple and 8 people are there. So for me, how much I get? Say there are 8 peoples and 1 apple. Yes or no? Then I will get 1 by 8 of that apple. Correct? Similarly, we do the calculation. There are 8 corners, so 8 particles. So I will write. So 8 particles, but each corner have the share of 1 by 8. So it will be 8 into 1 by 8. So 8 into 1 by 8 will get me 1. Are you getting it? So what I am saying is there are 8 corners. So that means that this corner has the share of 1 by 8. This corner has the share of 1 by 8. 1 by 8. 1 by 8. 1 by 8. 1 by 8, 1 by 8, 1 by 8 times 1 by 8. 8 times 1 by 8, 8 into 1 by 8 will give me 1 particle. Yes or no? So it means that a simple cube will have only 1 particle. Keep in mind, a simple cube will have only particles, 1 particles. Okay? This is calculation of number of particles, right? Number of particles. Okay, in simple cube. Remember, simple cube. So number of particles in simple cube is 1 particle. When you talk about next, body centered cube. First of all, you understand what is body centered. Body centered means I have a one cube, okay, and inside I take this box to explain, then it will be better. So imagine. In this box I have 4 cubes, right? So this is 1 cube, correct? Now I have 1 particle in the center of this, okay, box. Imagine this glass is similar to a cube one, right? This is complete 1 box. Imagine 1 atom is at the center and 1 atom at the corner, this corner and that corner. So it has 8 corners overall. So 8 corners means what? 8 particles. Okay, that is shared to another aggregate of those things. Leave it. Now I am saying this in between this class, at the center of this class, imagine I have 1 atom. So or 1 particle. So this particle is exclusively of this class. Yes or no? Correct? This particle is exclusively for of what? Of this class. Then if you talk about body centered, okay, body center, cubic unit cell. So it means that I have a unit cell, correct? I have a unit cell, and at the corners I have the atoms. At the corners I have the atoms, and 1 atom is at the center of this box. Okay, is at the center of the cube. Then what will be the total number of particles? So because it has 8 atoms at the corner, okay, and each corner atom is shared to 8 other unit cells. Okay, so 8 atoms, each 8 corners, each corner has share of 1 by 8. So it is 8 into 1 by 8 will give me 1. And one more atom I have at the center. Okay, so one more atom at the center plus 1 will give me how much? Totally 2 particles, or I can say 2 atoms. 2 atoms are 2 particles. Are you getting it? So body centered cubic unit cell will have totally 2 atoms. How? Because 8 atoms I have at the 8 corners and 1 atom at the center one. Okay, 8 corners I have one atom. But for me, for this classroom, imagine that is a corner. Okay, there is one atom, there is one particle. But I am not getting that complete atom. I am getting 1 by 8 share of what? 1 by 8. So 8 corners and each corner getting the share of 1 by 8 will give me totally 1 atom. And I have one atom which is exactly at the center. Because it is at the center of the unit cell, this completely belongs to me. Therefore it is plus 1 will give me how much? Will give me totally 2 atoms. Okay. Then we will go for the third one. Okay, that is face centered unit cell. Face centered cubic unit cell. So remember, we call it as BCC, body center. Here we say FCC. Okay, here we say simple cubic unit cell. Simple cubic. Okay, simple cubic unit cell. Yes, SCC we say. Okay, simple cubic closed pattern or simple cubic unit cell. Okay, so generally the name here they use the simple one. In the question paper they use sometimes BCC and FCC. Remember, BCC is body centered cubic unit cell, FCC is face centered cubic unit cell. Okay, now first we will understand what is face centered cube. Just a second. Okay, so what is our face centered cube? Isn't here? First we should learn what is face of the unit cell. So if I consider this box, this complete classroom as a unit cell, then the walls of this classroom is considered as face. Now imagine this is one face, this complete wall. What we have on the top, okay, that is one face. Floor is one face. Okay, left side we have one, right side we have one, that is considered to be each faces. Okay, so if I draw it here, so see, listen, this shared, okay, inclined lines. So this considered as one face. Okay, one face of the box, one side of the box. Okay. So this is the top one, correct? Yes or no? Now what I have did. So this is the front side, this is the top one. Similarly I have one side in the below. Okay, this one. So if I use this box to explain it, okay. So this is one face. This is the other face. 1, 2. Okay. This will be my third face. This will be my fourth face. And at the end I have one face that is fifth, and here if it is closed one, that will be one face. So totally I will be having 6 faces in a single cube. Okay, always a cube will have 6 faces. Now they are saying that each particle is present at the centered, okay, face centered is what? Imagine this is a face, this complete wall is a face. And one particle is present in this wall. That is, I am drawing here. See, one particle at the center of the face. One particle at the center. Now here I have shaded 2 faces, and I am showing you 2 particles. Understood? I have shaded how many faces? 2 faces, and I am showing you 2 particles. Totally, how many faces we have? We have totally 6 faces. Correct? So we will be having how many particles? 6 particles at each face. So we have 8 corners, and corners usually they will have one particle, right? So we have 8 corners. Each corner is shared to 8 other unit cells. So for me, how much I get? I will get 1 by 8. Yes or no? So 8 into 1 by 8 will give me 1. Now I have 6 faces. So 6 faces. Correct? Now say me this face. Well, I will explain you with this box. You will understand. So consider this face. This face. Are you getting it? This one. Okay. See, this face is common for 2 unit cells. Correct? This face, what I am saying, this side is common for 2 unit cells. Similarly, this side is common for 2 unit cells. Similarly, this side is common for 2 unit cells. So remember, each face is the common wall of 2 unit cells. So I can say that if there is anything present exactly at the center of the face, then for example, if one atom is present here, one particle is present in between this wall exactly. So I will get half of this particle, and the class which is next to this class, they will get half. Yes sir. For example, if I keep anything exactly at the center of this wall, so half is shared by this one and half is shared by this one. Understood? So it is like this. For example, okay, there is one side. Okay, so this belongs to a person A, this belongs to a person B, and exactly there is one line here. Okay, imagine this is a full set 30-40. What we say? So this person has 15-40. This person has 15-40. Now there is a tree, mango tree, exactly at the center of this wall. Okay, exactly at the center there is a mango tree. Now what about the mangoes? Who will take that mangoes? So okay, basically if you see, half will be taken by the person A, and half of the mangoes will be taken by the person B. Correct? Because it is at the center. Similarly, if I say in the face, if there is one particle, so I have 6 faces, and from each face I will get how many particle? Half particle from each face. So I will say I have 6 faces. Okay, and each face I will get half. From each face I get how much particle? I will get half of the particle. So it is 6 into 1 by 2. It will be how much? 2 ones are 2, 3s are 3 ones are 3, totally 3. So 1 plus 3 will give me 4 particles. Remember. So here I am getting how much particles? 4 particles. Here 2 particles. Okay, and here I am getting 1 particle. These things are very much important for today's class. That is packing efficiency. For our next topic, that is packing efficiency. Okay, so